Oh, say does that star.
Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 5 spot.
When Cunningham gets inside and plays with force, good things tend to happen.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Cunningham passes to Durant. Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Over Siakam. And the first shot of the night for him missing. And it's Indiana's ball. Pass to Nembhard. Outside, Walker. Robinson against Nembhard. And a wide open look for Siakam. And it's off from three-point range. Cunningham looking around. Shoots the 3. And Robinson that time on the assist from Harris.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here's Cunningham, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
Nembhard with it, covered by Cunningham. On the wing, Mathurin. They depend on his scoring, and he always delivers, averaging a grand total of 31 points a game. Thompson with the rebound. Detroit leading by 4. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Robinson on the wing. The Pacers pull it in, and this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, and going back to last year, this series was an even split.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Robinson for 3. Siakam pulls it in. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Back to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Offensive rebound. Back to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here's Cunningham. Nembhard grabs the board. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
On defense, Detroit. There's a killer two-handed slam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor, and then the power to hammer it home.
Now here is Harris, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Here's Nemhard. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Stolen by Thompson. To the inside. Cunningham outside. Poked loose. Outside for Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Robinson. Cunningham's got 6.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Pistons. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Pacers, 10 games behind.
And I think for the Pistons, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed. Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
The Pacers with the lead. Here's Nemhard. Robinson Earl, the pass to Nemhard. That one, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Thompson, a screen on Nemhard. Cunningham drives in.
Nasty duck there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Outside, Walker launches a 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Cunningham finds Harris. Outside Robinson, a 3-ball with the tip. High post Stewart. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Robinson Earl. And he's good on the 3-ball. Robinson Earl's got 9.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Pass to Harris. Over Siakam. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mathurin with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Nice move. And Mathurin with the layup. And it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now, here's Stewart. No scoring in this one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And the shot goes in from Siakam. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Robinson for 3. Nemhard grabs the board.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Walker. 8 points his last outing. Here's Mathurin. Banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Cunningham on the wing. Back to Robinson. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Pistons, Holland comes in for Asar Thompson. And it's LeVert in for Duncan Robinson. Indiana also making some changes. Shepard comes in for Jarris Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. A shot by McConnell, no good. Pistons trail by 5. It's LeVert on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
2 minutes
To the middle.
2 minutes.
Here's Robinson Earl. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 8. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Cunningham's got 10 points.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
McConnell with it, picked up by Harris. Here's Robinson Earl. Oh, good on the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Cunningham passes to LeVert. Back to Cunningham. Over McConnell. Cunningham's shot is off. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Raptors. Siakam lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, Tim, regardless of where he's played, Caris LeVert has always found a role.
Well, there's a lot to like, Kevin. He can defend as well as create offensively, and that means he's going to be in your rotation.
Indiana leading by 6. Here's Dennis. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Cunningham. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. It's LeVert on the wing. From outside, off the mark. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Jackson. Indiana moving it around. And McConnell gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 8.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Cunningham drives in. And yes, it's good.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game in. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Bradley. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
And so it's Indiana with it. 6-point game. Morris kicks to Jackson. And the shot is good. Jackson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Indiana.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Jenkins. It's stolen by Morris. It's stolen by Jenkins. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And here's Green outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now, here is Morris. Not a lot of room. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his third before the half ends.
Morris checked in for the Pistons. And the Pacers also making a change. Dennis is checked in. It's deflected. Now here's Jenkins. He's covered by McConnell. And it's LeVert missing.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Jackson. That's good. And it's McConnell with the assist. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Stewart.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Dennis misses. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. LeVert with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Indiana leading by 5. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Shepard. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's LeVert. Last time, 14 points for him. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Pass to Shepard. On the wing, Jackson. Shepard with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Indiana needs to get a shot off. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. LeVert the pass to Stewart. Here's Holland. His 3-pointers off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Bradley gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
LeVert kicks to Stewart. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
That's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for more. Duncan Robinson comes in for Karis LeVert, and it's Cunningham in for Jenkins. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Duran, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. And a change for the Pacers. Robinson Earls checked in for Jackson. In the corner, it's Robinson. Off target with his 3.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Takes it out to Siakam. Five on the clock. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit, there's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll, and if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, his decision-making has improved each season. Cunningham now looking like a seasoned vet running that pick and roll.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jalen Duren. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Jalen Duren. Stolen by Nembhard. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach JB Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Nembhard against LeVert. The offensive rebound. Here's Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass. Siakam's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Here's Cunningham. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Here's Robinson Earl. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Cunningham. Over McConnell. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Cunningham.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
14 feet away. Holland with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And really complete control of that game. If you recall, guys, they made sure they didn't have to sweat that one out down the stretch.
And that's always the goal. Put them away early if you can.
Here's Nembhard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
Back to Mathurin. From 12 feet out, jump shot is good. Mathurin's got 8.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Siakam, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Nembhard. Misses off the left iron.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Siakam. Over Thompson. Robinson pulls it in. Pistons trail by 17. Now here's Cunningham. 18 points for him. Back to Robinson. Clock at 6. Pistons passing it around. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Cunningham's got 21.
What range. Cade Cunningham opening it up.
Pass to Mathurin. And he drives in. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And it's LeVert missing.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
It's stolen by Harris. It's stolen by Mathurin. Launches the three. They get it back. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
LeVert from outside. Still a very tough night shooting for him. That makes him 1 for 8 now.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Siakam. And the layup falls. Siakam's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Robinson for 3. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. To the paint, just 5 to shoot.
Oh, nice timing on the pass from Siakam, hitting the roller in stride.
Harris a screen on Nembhard. Here's Cunningham, and he drops it in from the low post. Cunningham's got 23 points.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some...
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
Either way, Shaq, I think that...
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Detroit Pistons.
They've looked...
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Siakam against Harris. Pass to Robinson Earl. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Cunningham against Nembhard. And here is Duren. Thompson from long range. Harris, right side. Thompson outside. Robinson for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist on the night. Siakam against Harris. Siakam outside. Over Harris. Hits the front of the rim and out. Pistons trail by 16. Robinson kicks to Cunningham. Down low. Here's Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 6 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, that's the thing about Tobias Harris. You think of him as a high-volume three-point shooter, but historically, he actually takes a lot more twos.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Inside, Robinson Earl.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's looking for Duren and finds him. A nice shot by Harris.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Nembhard, the pass to Robinson Earl. They set the screen. Stolen by Robinson. And Duren slams it in.
Easiest work of the night for Duren. He barely had to elevate.
Cunningham against Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. A three-pointer, no good. Pistons trail by 11. Cunningham up top. Nembhard covering. Here's Duren. Not enough on that one as it misses. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Walker. Shot clock at 5. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Cunningham against Nembhard. Robinson for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Mathurin. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And I love the energy you see from Mathurin inside, using his athleticism to win the day.
Knocked away. Stolen by Nembhard. Pass to Walker. Count that one. And now it's a 12-point Pacer lead.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Nembhard against Cunningham. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam inside the three-point line. And again, it's Indiana.
And this is how under control Siakam is. Makes sure to get off a good look on that possession.
Duren with the screen on Mathurin. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart comes in for Duren, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Cunningham. The Pacers also with a sub. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Thompson passes to Stewart. And here is Harris. Hands it from downtown. Harris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Detroit.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
LeVert the pass to Stewart. Now Harris, a three. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Driving inside.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Stewart, a screen for Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Back to Nembhard. Stolen by LeVert. And Thompson kicks to LeVert. Back to Thompson. Outside Robinson. Can he keep it going? That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Mathurin against Robinson. There's Walker with the 3. Pistons trail by 7. And here's LeVert. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the basket by Harris.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. Jackson, a screen on Robinson. Jackson, that's good. That's now 8 points for Isaiah Jackson.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Thompson, a screen on McConnell. Here's LeVert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
McConnell finds Nembhard. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. Here's LeVert. He's got 5. Pass to Harris. Shoots over Walker. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Harris.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Outside, Walker. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Harris. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 4 assists in the game. Outside, Walker. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Robinson for 3. He scores a 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And He's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
LeVert kicks to Robinson. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Stewart finds LeVert. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Jackson.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. So for the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Cunningham comes in for Robinson. And it's Jenkins in for Asar Thompson. The Pacers also changing it up. Siakam is checked in for Walker. And Shepard subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Stewart with the screen on Nimhar. Pass to Holland. It's LeVert on the wing. Now Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pacers out in front. They're up. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. It's up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Shepard's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pacers. Stewart with the screen on McConnell. To the wing right side. And it goes out of bounds. That went off McConnell.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Cunningham for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Cunningham kicks to Jenkins. Back to Cunningham. Over Shepard. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Pacers leading by 6. Pass to Siakam. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Holland. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Pacers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. For 3, Siakam. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Pass to Holland. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Detroit making a switch. Duran's checked in. Robinson Earls checked in for Indiana.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Duran slams it in.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Pacers.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Karis LeVert.
Clearly a foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Robinson's got 20.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
And Siakam throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that. Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
Pass to Shepard for the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
McConnell scanning the floor. The shot, no good. Cunningham with some nice D. Thompson right side. Pass to Robinson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Robinson on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Siakam kicks to McConnell. Now here's Jackson. Defended by Duran. And Jackson gets it to go.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Pass to Harris. Over Siakam. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Tobias Harris.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And this team really counts on Duran for exactly that, securing misses and then immediately taking it back up.
Here's Siakam. And that one, good. Siakam's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
It's Cunningham with the drive.
Nice read by Cunningham. He saw the opening, and he didn't hesitate.
Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Siakam with it, picked up by Harris. Pass to Robinson Earl. Duran against Nembhard. Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Cunningham up top. Nembhard covering, and Duran slams it in.
Oh, whoa. That is just nasty right there by Duran.
Jalen Duran has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Now Cunningham. Stolen by Walker. Outside Mathurin. Here's the screen. Down low to the middle. Robinson Earl. Good. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
And this is important to Mathurin's development. I like seeing his work on improving his ability to make plays.
Cunningham inside. Nembhard covering. Duran. Great positioning on the putback.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Here's Siakam. Robinson pulls it in.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Bringing that intimidation factor. I love it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
On the wing, Walker, guarded by Harris. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Detroit has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Duran with the screen on Nembhard. Cunningham passes to Duran. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. 16 points here for Jalen Duran. Siakam against Harris. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Robinson against Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They lead by 1. Here's Cunningham. Duran with the screen on Walker. Now Duran. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And stolen by Thompson. Robinson outside. Here's Duran. Now Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Thompson outside Duran. Now Robinson. Harris outside. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
Well, Tobias Harris has been in this league a long time, so he is comfortable taking important shots.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now Siakam. No good. Had a chance to end the run right there. Their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Cleared away by Mathurin.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
It misses. Pistons leading by 5. Robinson up top. The putback, hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And another one goes for Duran. He has really found something out there tonight, and he is having a big night scoring.
Siakam from 7. Yeah, that goes in.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
And they double up Cunningham. Now Duran. No good there. Stolen by Thompson. And an intentional foul right there. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking. Can't waste any time here.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
And Harris will pull it down.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Second personal foul. 13 fouls.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Nembhard. It's in.
Andrew Nembhard.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Andrew Nembhard. Second personal foul.
It's the first that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
During pulls it down. And so it's Detroit with the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of...
Tobias, congratulations on the...
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler...